Hi everybody, hi Omar. My name's Lucy, and today I'm going to talk about managing the stock inside the store. As we know, all the store manager has to ensure that all processes have been done to the fullest. Can anyone tell me, what are the store manager responsibilities for the stock? Here's the answer. 1. Maintain healthy stock to avoid inventory mismanagement. 2. Manage correct and efficient stock in the store. 3. Perform stock checks on a weekly basis to avoid any discrepancies which could result in losses. 4. Care about transferring in-out processes and all the supporting documentation to the system. 5. Countersign the documentation after receiving stock as per the documentation. Any variance must be reported to the back office. 6. Focus on the current season stock and sell it in brand stores. 7. Stock merchandising. Let's start with receiving stock. As we all know, every 2 weeks approximately, the store receives stock. Sometimes it's a big shipment and sometimes it's a small shipment. So all the teams have to be ready every time and follow the instructions to receive the shipments without any mistakes. Before starting, I want to ask you guys from your experience, what do we usually do when we receive a shipment? Si, senor. So how does the role play? Shall I start? 1. This process must be completed as a priority as soon as the delivery arrives to the store. 2. The truck's arrival on the time allows a timely reception of the shipment. It depends on the location. If it's inside the mall, it should be before 4 p.m. 3. Prepare the packing list. Omar, I think you have a story you want to share with us. 4. Check all boxes are labeled for your store with the same packing number. 5. Count the number of boxes you receive and write it in the quantity in the receipt. 6. Discuss any discrepancy with the driver so he can ensure all items have been unloaded. Omar, I think you have a story you want to share with us. 7. Carry the boxes with a trolley to the warehouse. 8. Sign the paper for driver and take a copy of the receiving note. 9. Open the boxes and count the items inside. 10. In case of any shortage when counting, record the number of missing articles on the delivery note. Omar has something else to say regarding this point. Would you like to share it with us? "11. Allocate the new items on the shelves and arrange them by category. 12. Fill the GRN, goods receiving note, and send it directly to regional manager. 13. The regional manager will send it directly to the head office to key it in the system and give the approval to display. 14. Prepare the items to display. Then we have to know the display principles. The display list will be prepared in the planning department and will be sent to you. Store managers should follow the instructions in display lists each time they receive stock. Omar, what will happen if they don't follow the display plan? Okay, what are the display principles? Again, Omar, don't be late, okay? So how was the role play? Shall I start? All staff are responsible to make the shop look presentable to the customers. Items on display should always represent brand image, so it should always be clean and tidy. Make sure that you're using correct, clean, and undamaged display tools on the shop floor. Window display must look attractive with graphic displays. All display items on the store windows should be changed every new campaign. All items on display should have prices on the tag labels. Tag labels should be hidden inside the item. All items should have security tags. The logo on the pants or shorts and the logo on the hanger should both be visible to the customer. Use the right hanger for the right item. Keep spaces between hangers on the display bar for easy shopping. Make sure all garments face pointed to the same direction when placed on the same bar. Make sure to fold garments neatly without mixing items together. Display shoes separately, men, women, and kids, and with the right category, running, football, and basketball. Display all shoes on shelves, all in one direction, and all items should have price tags. Teams must not be scattered on the store floor to make the customer feel comfortable. We usually do internal transfers between the stores. Can anyone tell me when and why we do it? Sorry, Omar. Can you make a role play with the guys until I answer the phone? It's urgent. I won't be long, I promise. Sorry, guys. It was my boss. So how was the role play? Shall I start again? Internal transfers. 1. Inter-store transfers can only be processed and sent once authorized by the retail manager. 2. All transfers must be approved by the area manager and agreed on with the receiving store manager prior to transfer and approved by the retail manager. 3. Transfers must always be accompanied by the relevant paperwork. 4. Only authorized staff are able to complete a store-store transfer. 5. No damaged, unsellable, odd items can be transferred. 6. All security tags relating to the sending store are removed prior to processing. 7. All paperwork corresponding to the transfer should be complete and inserted to each box transferred. 8. All boxes should be securely sealed prior to dispatch. Company-labeled tape must be used for sealing. 9. Transferred stock cannot be sold until it's been accepted on the back-office system. 10. If you have received a transfer from another store, check the received stock against the transfer note paperwork. Check the article number and quantity. 11. If the quantity is excess, short note the differences and call the transferring store to discuss the issue. 12. If an item is damaged in transit, it must be received into stock, reported, and removed from the system. 13. If an item is damaged in transit, make a note beside the item on the transfer note. 14. Any discrepancies must be verified by a member of the management who must physically recheck the items. 15. Any discrepancies must be verified by a member of management with the manager of the sending store. 16. In an effort to optimize stock utilization, broken odd sizes at brand stores should ideally be transferred to FO stock list to make space for more saleable stock. Last but not least, stock inventory. There are 2 types of inventory. 1. Yearly. 2. Monthly. Full stock count will be done yearly or in case the store manager is leaving or resigning. Stock check will be done on a monthly basis per store by store manager. Inventory lookup. Mini stock checks must be conducted by a fully trained member of staff, monitored and checked, and signed by the management. Okay guys, I hope you had a nice training with us. See you soon!